next question for the Ask Jason section of our website. Play test a retrofitted Bach with all the different Venturi sizes, but with the same gap. Alright, so this was a question about our adjustable gap receiver. And let me just grab a horn real quick. Alright, this trumpet has an adjustable gap receiver on it. If you haven't seen this, then it's the coolest thing since sliced bread. It's even cooler than that. The receiver comes off of our horns. So when you order a Summit trumpet, you can take the receiver off. You can remove this insert and replace it with any number of different inserts that we custom machine for you. And the reason you would want to do that is because this insert is held perfectly tight between the receiver and the mount, so there's no vibration, no energy loss, and we can control the size of the Venturi, which means we can control the airflow, and at the same time we can control the shoulder within that tube to change your mouthpiece gap. So if you want to try playing with no gap, our adjustable gap receiver will allow that. If you want to try with any variation of different sizes of gap, you can do that. You can also get receivers of different sizes and shapes, and you can put the adjustable gap receiver on any trumpet. So you might look up a couple of our videos. We have one of Christine doing her own retrofit of the AGR on her Bach trumpet, and I think I did one on a Bach as well. You can do that at home, in your backyard, or in the garage, all on your own. The question in this Ask Jason question was to have me play on various Venturi sizes. Well, I would do that for you, except I don't actually have a whole bunch of them right here at this very moment. However, Christine and I, one of us, can do one of those videos for you that shows exactly what it sounds like. But I can just tell you what happens. When you put a small Venturi insert inside there, then as you play higher, the higher notes require a tighter airstream anyhow. So usually a tighter Venturi makes the higher notes a little easier. If you put a really big Venturi in there, a larger diameter, then you get more breadth to your sound. But keep in mind that it'll only be as small as the actual Venturi of your lead pipe. So if your lead pipe has a Venturi of 345 and you put a 341 insert in there, it will reduce the size of your lead pipe, and it feels easier in the upper register. If you put a 350 insert in there and your Venturi is 345, it's not going to do a whole lot. You're still constricted to 345. So I know I'm throwing lots of numbers out there, but the rule is that you can't really go any larger on the insert and expect a change than the size of the Venturi of your lead pipe. Now, different gap sizes, I can do that. I have no idea what insert's in here now, but I'll try some things and play some flexibility things so you can hear it. To me, it doesn't feel like things lock in very well in the upper register. So I'll put a different insert in there. I just unscrew the receiver. Now I find out what size the insert was. I don't know if you can see this. This insert has very little shoulder to it. So the gap was very large. Now I'm going to put a different one in there. One that has much smaller gap. Set that down. And here is one that will produce much less gap. All I do is snap it on the end, and then I screw my receiver back onto my horn. Insert my mouthpiece clockwise. When you remove your mouthpiece on an adjustable gap receiver horn, you remove it clockwise. It's much easier. This feels very smooth. I can slide up and down between the notes very easily. They lock in just the right amount that I like, and I just happened to pick up the one that fits me well. So if you want to see a video of different Venturi sizes, we'll do that in the future once I have a whole set sitting here. It just so happens I'd have to unpack a lot today to do that. Thanks.